Hey guys, you're watching one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to the episode of Let's Build a City. I have gone ahead and started the task of hoeing all of the land. You do end up with these patches that you didn't quite put down enough water spots for, so you sort of have to go back round afterwards, add some in, and then you can then hoe them. That won't ever get water, so let's just change those up to path blocks instead. Now, originally, this area and this area we had planned to be rose bushes, didn't we? Do you remember that now? I forgot, which is why I put these water spots in. But I've decided in the end that I want this side to be the rose bushes, and then this side will be a crop, so it's sort of a split down the middle of the path. And up here we'll have something, I don't know, this still needs to be hoed, and up there needs to be hoed, but I got a little bit bored. To be fair, and all that needs to be hoed as well. It's a bit of a monumental task. You sort of, I forgot actually how big area this is. You know, when we done it recently on the Let's Build a Medieval City series, when we were doing farms, like our farm was like that area, and that was the whole lot, and that had like a load of different areas. This is huge. This is a big area. It's so easy to forget how large a scale we're working on here. But anyway, that'll get added up in time off camera. I want to do the barn today. I actually would love to do the interior of the barn as well. That would be amazing. Because I know I don't do interiors too much on this series. Some people absolutely hate that I don't do interiors. But for me, it just gets it progressing just a lot faster. But something like this, where we're actually going to be able to drive through, and is almost like a key feature of the that's meant to be there. It's actually a key feature almost of the piece of land. We sort of need to make an interior for it. So that's going to go like that, and I think that now matches up that side. Now this gets a little bit trickier here, because I know how that part of the roof's going to go, but now I've added this like section that comes out on the side, it's going to make it a little bit trickier. I also want a window somewhere in here. Yeah, perfect. I think a little 2x2 window. 2x2 windows always feel more sort of barny to me. Let's put that all the way up to this level here. Okay. And then that's going to sort of arch over, and then I might have to do like a normal roof that then ingrains into the arch. A little sticky situation on that one. We'll have to play with it and see what we like and what we don't. Now what's going to be interesting here is going to be when it comes to doing, should I really do that? I should really do it on this height, shouldn't I? So you can actually see through the windows. So do I leave them at 3 blocks tall then? Or would I drop that down like that? Looks a little bit weird. There's a lot of brick above that window like that. Okay, let's make them 3 blocks tall then. We'll give that a go. How do we do the interior though? Because the interior, we're doing a modern farm here, you know, with a modern house, modern garage, and what is going to be a modern barn. But I've never, and I doubt many of you guys have done a modern interior to a barn. Like, it doesn't make sense. It's going to be a little tricky. Now, this is going to go like this. Now, I'm going to need a load of different quartz here. We're going to need the full quartz block, and we're going to need the stair, because this is going to be like that, and like that. No, it's going to be like that. Yes, I'm going to have to add some more bricks in afterwards, but it'll give us a good idea. So I'm trying to get this arch right, which is not easy to do. So then you'd have like that going like that again. And then I had that there and there. And one of them. That's about right, actually. See, that's sort of, it's more of a gentle curve. See, we've got a little flick at the end, doesn't it, where we've put those stairs. That works out very well for me. So then we can add these on there just to fill up those holes. And then do the same on this side. Now I know what I'm doing. It won't take half as long. So we have that one, 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 that one. 1, 2, 3. And then goes down there. It's always best to start off at the bottom instead of trying to do it backwards. Just start back at the bottom again. You've done it 3 times now on each corner. Just keep it simple. Like that. And then those go down like that. So we should be able to bring these around here for sure. And we should be able to bring these around here for sure. Notice we're not going with like a wooden roof on the barn. We're going to stick with the stone, match everything else in the area. It'll just look so much cleaner. Stair. Caps lock is on. Taking it off. Oh, by the way, I finished off the fence as well. Finished off the fence and I put all of the leaves in around it. I'll show you down this side as well. See, all the leaves go around the edge here now. It just looks, it looks really like expensive, very estate feeling, which is exactly what you want. You know, a big estate like this, you want that sort of expensive feeling. I like how it just finishes as well. The wall doesn't like ends anywhere, it just stops, and that's very reminiscent of you know, these kind of barn or these kinds of areas as well. So, oh, I need the full block of this as well. I forgot about that. Where is that? That's there. So that's going to be, we'll just build little sections. In fact, that is going to go all the way across. A lot of this is actually going to be really simple. It's just going to be how we join it up to the not square part of the build, where we've made it sort of difficult for ourselves. Like that. And like that. Let's work on this side. So let's do the same thing over here. Like that. That one. That one. It'll probably all just fall into place. Probably. So that's going to go like that. And then this part here, if we went like... If we go like that, I take that one out. I put quartz going in like this. And the same this side. Take that one out. We do it like that. I then put the brick there. Now what would be there from the outside here? That would have to be brick. And then we put down that and that. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Look at that. Absolutely. So we do that. That one. And that one. There. And there. And then everything now will just tie in. It's like super simple from here. Have that going along there. This one going like that. That one going there. And then it's just, it stairs all the way up, I think, actually. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Hey. Oop. Like that. And like that. So this is going to be the last episode that we do here for a little while. I don't like to spend too long, you guys know, on one build. Too many episodes on one build. I like to break it up just a little bit. So we'll go away, we'll do something else next episode, and we'll come back here again and do a little bit, and then sort of keep flicking between back and forth. That one, and that one. Oops. Ah, should have put the quartz in. Oh no, it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter. That one. Oops, that one. Made it a little bit more tricky on myself. There. Don't ever forget about the upside down ones. Oh, and that one, and I think I have that on all of them, so I'll just do it there as well. Yeah, if you forget about the upside down ones, you'll never find them again. That goes along there. That one goes along here. Ugh. And then we'll put the windows in and stuff. That one. 3 more. I think this is a beautiful barn. One of my favourite barns I think I've ever built. I've never done it in this style before. And it's always nice when you branch out and you do something in a different style. This is how when I finished it off, all the lighting fixed, it looked like, boom, done. Look at that. Oh, I love that shape. Oh, that's a really cool shape. How it arches over. Yeah, really, really cool. Okay, so we're going to put those on there. And I'm going to get the glass. Get rid of the water. To go down there. And there. Let's go around the other side. Whee! That one. And that one. Put the little sills on. What about the fronts and the back? We've definitely got to do that. Always got to have a cross section on it, don't you? And then what do we do? Just that one there? Or do we do those 3? Or do we do a over the top of one? Put one in like that. Oh, that looks pretty smart, doesn't it? Not a fan of that. I think that... It's a shame that you can't sort of get like an in-betweeny sort of part. I don't like either of those actually. Stair. What if we dress it up maybe with... Nope, that doesn't work because that doesn't join up. That definitely helped. Hey, that works quite well. That looks quite neat, doesn't it? We'll go with that then. And same on this side. And we have a stair up there. We have a stair at the bottom. And then we put like a... Whoop, 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 whoop. It's all symmetrical and nice and neat and stuff that way. Okay. Now, the inside of the barn. I think we've got to go with a stone floor in here. Right? Like how the path is. So let's do something like replace grass with stone. I bet I've done a bit of the outside here. I knew I would. There. It's me trying to cheat. Oops. Cheat it and make it go faster. That one. That one. So we have this stone that goes through nice and neat that way, okay? What if we tease this in a little bit? Just like just like a little bit going on in here, just so it's like breaking through. I think that's nice and neat, isn't it? Just where the mud's sort of flicking through there. So, tractor will drive through here. Definitely big enough for a tractor. In fact, do we build a tractor in here? Would that be a cool thing to do? Maybe we build a tractor in here. We need some lighting going on in here. We also need to dress up the roof a little bit. It looks a little bit weird on the inside. Maybe we I don't know how we're going to do this. How would you neaten this up? That worked for me. It's a tricky little spot, this is. Let's start at the top. So, we'll put upside down stairs in here, right? It rounds it off. It makes it a little bit neater. And it also fixes a lot of this sort of weird lighting that you can see through. I don't think it actually makes it any darker in here. It just visually appeals to me better. And we'll do that one. Again, work them down at the same time. That's a little bit of an annoying one, that one. You sort of need it there. Oops. Maybe we... doesn't need to be like... If I just made that like that... From from the outside, does it make a huge amount of difference? That's the one there. It does, doesn't it? It does make a difference, that does. It ruins the look there. Okay, not a problem then. We'll figure something out. Maybe we just keep it out like this. Or... Man, it would be nice just to have something weird going on. Or something to cover those up, just so I can't see them. Ah, what if I can make that a full block? That won't affect it. And then bring them across. Like how you do an old school barn with logs like this. We could just use quartz like that. Yeah, that works. Have one down the middle. Oh, that looks really cool actually. All right, then we need the little platforms that you always have on the sides. Again, we'll go with the wood here. So we'll go with oak wood with an edging of that. I might even do the wall on there as well. So I think we probably want it 2 blocks out, and then it goes to the 4 block wide here. In fact, let's take that away. Yeah, I think that'll just look neater. That one and this one. And then put that upside down there. That gives us that really nice underside lip here. Like that. And then the wall goes on top. How do we get up here? I think we put maybe just a ladder. Maybe just a ladder up the middle there. Like that. I don't want it to go all the way like there. The same here. So you can now get up onto them. Lighting. How do we want to do lighting here? Maybe we go back to... It's been a really long time since I've used fluorescence. And although it's a barn, it is a modern barn. It definitely lights up the top there enough. You know, it's not that bad in here now, actually. That probably works out the best for us. I love that so much. Really nice build. So we'll have some chests up here. Like this. One there. One not facing that way. Have one like that. Like that. Get one beside the door there. We'll get some hay. Always have a bit of hay up the top. Ah. That's annoying. I don't want that. We'll have that like that. Yeah, I don't want to change the... See how when you do it there, it changes the wall to like an up bit? I don't like that. I don't want that at all. I could do some pumpkins. No, I think, you know, that's just full enough up there, isn't it? It's still like all accessible and stuff. Okay, let's try a tractor. It's also been a long time since I built a tractor. So let's have some coal wheels. They've got like a little bit of tread on them then. I think that's probably the right width for us. Maybe it's a little bit big. Let's start at the front. Let's start at the front and we'll work our way back. So a button. We'll have some little wooden buttons here. Like that and like that. We want to have some slabs for the chassis. Now, do I want the chassis to go over the front? No, not like that. Maybe like that though. We'll go with that for the minute. That's going to come through. We want an anvil maybe for an engine. I might have to go back to my private island to see how I done the tractor there, because from what I remember, I really like that track. Let's just go and have a quick look. Do I have a fast waypoint there? Island. Yes. Okay. This is how I done it over here. Okay, so I made it a little bit smaller. Maybe that's a little bit too small for for the other place. Got a little engine in there. It's like it's a 4-block wide one. Man, it does look good because you can sit in both seats as well, can't you? All right, I'll tell you what. We'll just take it and we'll modify it once we get there. Boop. Let's just take the whole lot. Boop. I think it's facing the opposite way to what we want. How cool is that tunnel? Everything is starting to really come together now, isn't it? Still need to do something about the back of this building. Remember on the world tour a couple episodes ago, we saw that it looked a little bit blank on the back there. We need to add a little bit more texture, a little bit more bulge going on. It looks a little bit plain. How cool does that building look? Need to add more. Yeah, how have we got this fence part up here? I really like that. We need to integrate more fencing into the build to make that not stand out as much. Yeah, that is a little bit big for our scale, isn't it? Okay, so if I rotate 180 degrees, paste it there, it fits through the door. I mean, that's something good. It's a little bit too far forward, but it would fit through the door. We'll have to put these item frames and stuff on afterwards. Paste. That's better. Okay, now we've got some broken stuff here. The mine carts aren't quite in the right spot. Mine cart. So that string is there to hold up the roof. So that'll put that back in there. Oops. Okay, so, oops. You can sit in it, but you can't get out of it. Good to know. So we want those on there and there. We'll have some snowballs in there. Oops, I threw it. We'll have some snowballs in there. That's all good there. The anvils are all good there. We'll have some item frames with some rear lights on there. I think we'll do something like some signs on the back here. Does that work there? I don't know if it really works. I'll say like little mud flaps. That sort of works. Yeah, take that. Something is missing off the back here. I don't think it is. I think that is how we have it, but it just doesn't look all that right. Let's take the smoke off. We don't want it to be on in here. Exhaust's coming out, or like some bits coming out the side. The exhaust's coming out the top. Yeah, it works pretty well. It's all accessible. You can get into it and you climb up it. Okay, we'll go with that then. Well, that was a little bit easier than I thought, as we didn't actually build it. Oh, buttons all freaked out. I'm going to go with wooden buttons as well. You can just see them a little bit better. Okay, cool. If we've done that then, what about a trailer? A trailer to match scale. So it's 4 blocks wide, and you'd want the trailer to be probably a little bit longer than the tractor. So it's 4 blocks by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. So if we had that and that, was that the actual wheel block we used as well? No, I used wool. Okay, let's stick with wool then. So that's the size of the tractor. Let's make it 1 block longer for the trailer. Is that a little bit low? We'll keep with it for the minute. So I'm just doing one of them normal sort of trailers, what they call the ones that sort of you can fold the sides down one. I've actually got one in real life because I've got a big field and I've got tractors and diggers and trailers and stuff. Let's go with, well, my one's blue and black in real life. So let's go with that and maybe some grey or something like that instead of black, because the black doesn't work in Minecraft too well. But my trailer colours is like this. And then it has a wooden floor. Oops. Like that. If we had this as the back, we'll put some more redstone block style trailer lights in. We'll get a sign for the number plate to go on the back. I don't think the wheels work right there. I think we probably want to go instead with a dual axle. I think my trailer has 4 wheels how I've got them here, but it just doesn't look right. I think if we do a dual one like that, I think it looks a little bit more like a trailer that way. That sort of holds the front up a little bit. Not a huge fan of how that works. Wool. Let's do that one. Yeah, that's better. That's better. I could imagine that tractor pulling that along. Let's grab some hay bales. We'll fill it up with hay. So I'm gonna have to break some of these floor blocks in order to get something like that. Yeah, it works out pretty well, doesn't it? I think I also probably want to shorten this as well. Oops. Item frame. And then that way we can see the rear wheels here. I think it just looks a little bit neater. Something like that. I have little catches on the back to drop that down. There's a little bit of detail in there. What about some trap doors, actually? Let me just go with some standard trap doors. That could work. Just try to thicken up the edges a little bit. Yeah, cool. I might do a couple more trailers and stuff about the area. That's sort of a good little sort of parking spot for them. That's cool though, that's sick. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there actually. If you guys enjoyed it, then hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. And we shall see you in the next episode. Bye!